Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the merry Moonbase. We are so close to getting the Magma planet fully cleaned out. All of these are now down to the bottom, so we're sucking up the last little bits of magma. It's glorious. In fact, you I can probably get rid of. And then I can put some blocks in to get up that last little bit. Maybe. There's been a lot of scolding. Who dropped a suit? How did you drop a suit? Yeah, we'll figure it out. For all my dupes on the healing bench, where the heck are you? 1, 2, 3 sleeping. Okay. Oh, it's about time to send more water over. Over here, this base has just been working absolutely fine. Sure you're still staying in the right place? Yep. And then, so this will automatically send 4 times a cycle. Nice and automagic. I just gotta remember to come back and check so I don't completely overfill the tanks. Yes, no, where are my dupes? I turned off these other bottle emptiers just so I am collecting the last of the actual material. Yeah, that went dormant again. We got another 20 cycles. Almost. What are you down to? Oh, you're coming down. There it goes. So I need to do that. Because it won't interact with that neutronium. Anyway, that's all perfectly fine. Over here on the ice planet, we have dug almost the entire thing out. And I'm working on taming... Ooh, no, too much, too much. Okay, good. So working on taming these. That door's open. We can seal that in. I shipped over just a lot of thermium. Because why not? And actually what I might do, just to make my life easy, I've got the thermium. There's a bunch of polluted ice. So what I'm thinking is, if I put in some robo-miners, any of that ice that turns into sand, the robo-miners will just dig it up anyway. Oh, and that area I need to pump out as well. I can just toss a mini pump in there. The power wire. Yes. What's overheated? Why can't I click on it? There we go. Overheat temperature of 75. Oh, because I found some more mud. Oh, screw it. Deconstruct it. We'll make it as something higher temp. This space got a little warm because, you know, I'm dumping all of my steam water down here. So I've got a full cooling loop. Oh, the chug just launched. So that full cooling loop is running around and is now cooling down the whole living area, but the rest of the base is quite warm. Yeah. You know when the chug starts that the interplanetary things have launched. Alright, so what else can I build you out of? Is that refinement, sludge press? There, that'll work. Where are my faster building dupes? I don't know what they're going into the rocket for, but sure. Alright, and I'm going to need a pump to put supercoolant into the loop, and then I'm going to replace this water with supercoolant, so that way it just cools everything. This got a little warm when I dumped all the iron from here over, but so far it's good. I probably just don't even need that tepidizer. Just in case. Alright, let's let them get finished on this, then we can suck all the air out. The chug is definitely real when these things are flying. If you think about it, that's, what, 200 kilograms per packet, 6 packets. So that's a fifth of a tank right there. Who got food poisoning? How did you get food poisoning? Yeah, you got 100,000 in food left. Oh, how does my food have food poisoning? Whatever. We'll hook it up to power. What do we got the most of over here? We got plenty of cobalt. Okay, why aren't you running? Power, 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 and there it is. Power. The chug of watching them go one step at a time. Oof. In that case, I think we'll let you do one more shot. How close are you? That just fired. That's about to fire, so that should be good. Once I've got all the magma out of that base, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I might just leave it and collect a bunch of niobium over here. But I don't want to turn on the robo-miners until I've got all the air out of here. Though, some polluted ice is going to release polluted oxygen. And there's just nothing I can do about that. Hopefully it'll be low enough pressure once I dump all the water in. So I'm going to dump all of my cooling loop water into here, and then all this ice will melt, and that should be enough pressure. I just realized I forgot to cue the shipping rails to get everything out of here. So while that's pumping out gas, I can queue those up. Whenever you're dealing with two gases in a place, it always just seems to take so much longer to pump it out. But I've got a lot of construction left. But we're now emptying the cooling loop. And I'm assuming a lot of this is just going to freeze when it hits all of this really cold ice. Nope. Do I care if you're running? Yeah, I don't want you to run. Okay, good. good. It doesn't, I was afraid that it would get a blob of water stuck in it, but that seems to have not happened. And I'm also quite dumb. I forgot this was hooked up to that. Alright, let's get rid of that bridge. It's like, man, this isn't empty yet? Well, no, not if you're emptying your water tank into it. That's definitely not going to work. Alright, that problem solved. Shipping rails are going in, and we're down into the, yeah, still just milligrams. Oh, would you look at that. Back here at the main base, we've just about sucked up this entire tank. Ah, that's become active again. Down here, I've just extended this on and dug out this entire piece. Now, it's not the best design, I'm not moving the most heat through it, but I don't... Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. When these erupt, they'll dump everything onto here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do just for fun? What happens if I do this? Do I get chunks or do I get solid tiles? What are we down to? Oh, we're down to just pumping polluted oxygen. That's good. Yeah, it just takes forever. Well, looks like... Screw it. I was hoping to get this water on top of that polluted ice, but apparently that's not going to work, so... Get digging, boys. Let the researcher come in and research them and see what we find. Okay, it's weird that the drilling through ice sounds that much different. I don't know if I've ever used a robo-miner on ice before. Well, my hat's off to the game designers and the audio designers to put in a different sound for drilling through ice. And now we're waiting for my slow builders to actually build. If I can just dump some water on top of that to stop it from outgassing. We'll give that a shot. Well, it might not matter. That might turn into steam here in no time. There's a lot of ice and a lot of water. I don't think that's gonna steamify. Why don't you have power? Because I didn't connect you. Yeah. Let's see if that snow melts and pops up on top. Hey, look at that, it worked! Look at that. It's like I almost planned it that way. Now this one could be more interesting. But there's a lot of ice here. I wonder how that's going to interact. And Bubbles is about to get very, very hot. But judging by their air tank, they should be just about done for the day. But nothing like getting some liquid iron to the face. Yes. rubber miner's doing its thing. Bubbles got kicked off to the side and is getting a steam bath. Look at how happy they are. Oh, you're pumping steam. Yeah, I definitely don't want you pumping steam. We'll wait for that to cool down. Bubbles, are you still analyzing from the side? I think so. Well, if you say you're hungry, get out of there. Oh, if the steam can condense, I'll turn the pump back on. Oh, I left these shooting. Forgot I turned that back on. Let's turn that off. How are you doing on water? Ah! Still got another tank available. Alright. One analysis is done. Oh, you're not going to go dormant for a while. Okay, that one didn't even make any noise. Is my liquid looking? Okay, as long as that's covered, hopefully we can get the rest of this polluted oxygen out. Though that one's probably going to go off first. Oh, and we're pumping in the coolant. Nice. I'm just going to call that good on the polluted oxygen. This thing's about to erupt again. We're down to like 3 grams of pressure. It'll probably annoy me, but if they both go dormant, I'll worry about it then. There's more than enough room here, it'll all compress. And set you to auto. Two more bottles of supercoolant. We'll have the cooling, warming, whatever loop full. Anything. And now we can set you back to 26, but my supercoolant was cold anyway. Alright, well, looks like there was some polluted dirt in there. I just locked the door so my dupes can't get through. And that loop is full. One of those very important things. If you're going to leave a pump around, disconnect the pipe or you will find all sorts of random crap in your pipes and start to wonder where it came from. Alright, so let's set you. You are connected. So I want to send a green signal if you are... I want to rotate the ice and the polluted ice to get it all to melt. Yeah, so send a green signal. Green signal will come through if you are above -75. And you guys, we want the liquefiables. It's not going to do much right now, but once these erupt, hopefully we can get some more faster melting action out of these. And you're analyzed. Looks like you're going to go dormant in about 20 cycles. but you erupt every cycle, so yeah, I'll get quite a few eruptions out of it. And yeah, we filled up 3 tanks. I think that's all landed. Perfect. Kind of over-chilled my base with all that cold supercoolant that was sitting out here. So yeah, that space heater is going to work a little bit over time. Get that back alive, and hopefully my plants don't die in the meantime. Looks like these are both going to go off at about the same time. Well, let's see what happens. We don't need to disinfect, we don't care. Yeah, look, the air pressure was down to the micrograms, and now I'm back up to grams already. That's too bad. Oh, yep, they're both going off. Come on, give me some steam. Okay, this is a lot of really cold water. Alright, maybe next time. Yeah, I went and turned the tepidizer back on to try to get the base back up to temperature so my plants don't die. But that's what tepidizers are good for. A whole lot of heat really fast. I decided to swap the ice for the really hot iron to see if that will help warm this up. It should exchange with these temp shift plates. Theoretically, but I gotta wait for the ice to melt off the rails before I can replace it all with iron. Let's see, let's look at this temp shift plate as it goes by. Yeah, I mean, that picked up a couple tenths of a degree, considering it's trying to heat almost a full tile of water now. Oh good, you're about to erupt. See if that does anything measurable to the temperature on this side. Yeah, I mean, that water's coming up a couple of degrees really quick. We're 70 some odd short of actually boiling it. That's going to take a while. Here we go. We're now melting more ice off of the rail. Who has unreachable food? You got like 50,000. Yeah, you got plenty of food. Though I should probably send over some more. And you... Nope. Yes. Am I out of power again? Huh. Well, let's turn some of this stuff off. Probably don't need any more plastic. Actually, I can just use automation. There you are. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at this space and figure out what I want to do power-wise, but first let's send over some food. I don't think I need any more diamond, and I don't really care that that had a crap ton stored up because I'm making plenty. Ooh, we're up to a full rail of iron. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pump out some of this water. Maybe not. It just looks bigger because of these packets of smaller polluted water in there. We'll wait for it to boil. Alright. So I came in, I moved the shipping rails around a little bit, and as you can see, it cooled down all the iron I had. So let's see what this next eruptions do for us. Once I get steam, I can use the steam turbines to get the excess water pressure out of here. Yeah, super hot iron goes through the loop, and not as hot iron comes out. What is all that? Oh, very hot dirt. Ooh, some steam. And it's not going to stay as steam because there's a lot of water down here. Yeah, one loop and it's already down to not very much. Alright, bunch of rejiggering later. There was just a lot of ice in here. I didn't quite realize how much. So, pumped out a bunch of liquid and now shipping out all of the ice. Some of my supercoolant got displaced up here by water from the ice melting, but I don't care. So that should now be all of the ice. Alright, and you are set to 130, perfect. Screw it, these can be everything. Shipping wise. How did you get food poisoning? No idea. Oh, the water has food poisoning. Annoying. 4. There's still a bunch of polluted oxygen in here, but we should be much better shape. Oh, this seems to be what happens when you walk away from the game for a while. Oh, there's some dirt I can't reach. It looks like we are just about up to temperature. Last little bit of polluted water. Next time this erupts, that should take care of it. And shipping... Oh, oops. Those need to be connected. Not that we're there yet. Alright, we have now tamed 3 of the iron volcanoes, even though that one's dormant. And now that these are running, that should warm everything up and my tepidizer shouldn't need to run anymore. And yeah, these guys dug freaking everything while I wasn't paying attention. I don't know why it says I don't have granite. Everything down here is granite. Whatever. And these guys are just about done with magma. Well, I think we will call that good for today. These projects always take a little bit longer than you want them to, but yeah, we now have all the iron. In fact, with that being said, you guys definitely don't need to make any more iron. Well, thank you all very much for watching. You know, building the volcano tamers it take a while, and you gotta work through whatever the issues are, and if you're trying to combine two of them into one place, it's gonna be even harder. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time.